And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
Again, this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. The less said about that pass, the better. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lahm. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Serginho. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. They've got a corner here. Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Lahm. Now this could be a chance, and the shot! There it is! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's played forward. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work it.
And he's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Maldini. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a good ball out wide. Played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Rummenigge going about things with real menace. That's beautifully weighted. Throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Knocks it into space. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Rafinha. And Rafinha.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Hullet. And here's Ronaldinho. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira. Lahm could try cutting in. Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Back into the middle. Driving forward. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Chelsea have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Now this gets the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vieira. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Serginho. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's heaved it away. And it's Vieira. Played back into the centre. Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Well, nicely intercepted. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Koeman. Maldini. Bale. Looking to play him in. Maldini. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Probing pass. Could be danger here. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. Over to the left. And it's Serginho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he plays one through. Oh, what a mistake! Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be a more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Chelsea have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Lofted in. Chelsea given another corner. Chelsea get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lahm. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. Strong running down that left flank. He's found the way through. Cross it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hullet running with the ball. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
13, Koeman. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank.
Coming on the field, number
Foot
7,
in.
Makalele.
Lahm defending
Number
his
6,
corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Pretty robust defending.
Number 16,
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's Maldini. Climbs up big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through in a terrific header. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vieira. Lahm. Driving on and making good progress. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Pinches it off him.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram goes long. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give
Thoughts
our
on what
boys
we've
a
just
round of
seen?
applause
That
for
is
a
a
job
superb
well
win.
done.
This is one of the...
In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is in your world. I feel
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for
Hello,
the build-up to
everybody,
this
and
occasion of
welcome to
ultimate
today's match.
tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. And here's Van Basten. And here's Van Basten. That's really well manoeuvred. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of...
Right card! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's an excellent interception. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. It's a search, just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafinha. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. In towards the back stick. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Lahm gets it clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter.
Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Rashford. And it's Lahm. And he's well positioned here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vieira. Bullet. Ball is over the line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been cleared. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Vieira. That's Rijkaard. And here's Rashford. Lahm. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Maldini. And the return pass. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. Thuram with the clearance. Van Basten. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played back in. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And this is Hullet. Ferdinand. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira. And it's Maldini. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Pullet is onto this. It's gone backwards. Xavi powering forward here. And this is Xavi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's made its way to him. And that has been cleared.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Gets a good foot in there. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Mbappe! Now, can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's good defensive concentration.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini picks it up out wide. Now it's Rooney. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Vieira. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Vieira. Maldini. Cross from Maldini. Cleared away. Passing nice and neat. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Lahm is there and he can get that clear. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Cross from climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from
Mbappe.
both sides, in fact.
Number 13. Vieira. Number 10. Pullet.
Maldini.
Number 11. Xavi. Coming on the field. Number
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Donatoni. Pull it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that looks a decent ball. Makalele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodri looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Ronaldo. Makalele. Chelsea
Added minutes
clearly
has been
now
indicated.
in lead preservation mode. Out towards the flank. Maldini. Played in deep. He's got full. Danger averted for now. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little...
I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air. Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has
Hello,
existed
everybody,
between
and
two
welcome
grand
to today's
teams.
match.
One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
The action has already started. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Vieira proves too strong. And they've got rid. There will be a throw-in.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Thuram gets it clear. Serginho. That's very neat. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Serginho. Ferdinand. Quarter of an hour played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Bale, and he's there to get it away. Bullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice looking ball. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Xavi, and he lines up. Oh, smashing header! Rummenigge finds himself offside. Goes looking wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Serginho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lahm. And it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a look up and drives it forward. Serginho. Serginho takes control of it and he's on the move. And he was quick to react. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And across it goes. Bullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Lahm. Lobbed in behind. Great vision. Lahm plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Maldini. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for a chance! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's bounced back. Could be danger here. And he's following up. Vieira. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal gets into some space. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini. Lahm. Ronaldinho. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. And it's Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm. It's a good ball out wide. Lahm. Here's Vieira. Now it's Bale. And it's Bale. Vieira. Lahm.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Serginho. And here's Ronaldinho. Look at the space here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. Serginho tries to play it through. Xavi. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Maldini. Very nicely done. That pass has been well intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10,
That's a look and place it forward.
number 13,
Ibrahimovic running with the ball.
Vieira. Number
That has not
11,
gone well.
Xavi.
That's ruffled a
Coming
few
on the
feathers,
field.
but well dealt
Number
with.
4, Ibrahimovic. Number 14,
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Johan Cruyff. Number 7,
They'll want to make the most of this
Makelele.
turnover.
Number 16,
He's found a way through.
Rodri. Substitution.
Elects to cross. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Hullet. Rodri. And it's Makelele.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
2
quickly.
added minutes have
He
been
is through
added.
here. Vieira. Makelele gets a foot in and wins the ball. Lam. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly
So there
by.
it is,
It's one of
everyone.
these
It's
games
finished
where
ball
everything
square.
progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham.
It's Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Thinks about the shot. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, it's not getting there. Mateus. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Lahm. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Beckham. Fired deep to... Oh, what a climb! They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam have reclaimed it. Now it's Drogba. Maicon. Deep cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pull it. Now it's Bellingham. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Maicon can so cleverly bypass the press. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bellingham. In with the challenge. Pedro Neto is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Lahm picks it up out wide. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. Lahm plays it in. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Bellingham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Collar. He has a look up. Beckenbauer. Bale. And Mateus. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Van Dijk. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And this is Hullet. That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good ball. He's in a good position. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedro Neto is always looking to play quality balls. Lam. Pedro Neto. And it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kola. Pedro Neto. Foot in. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Bale. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
A quick reminder.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam works the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. That has not gone well. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Maicon. Thuram. Beckham is the team's great visionary. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Bale. Vieira. Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Beckham. Aimed in towards the centre. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Bale. Manchester United finding their passes. Can he finish? It's in! The breakthrough strike! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look at...
Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
649.
Van Dijk. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Maicon. And that's another good win of the ball. Drogba out towards the flank. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Maicon's cross. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Drogba. Pedro Neto. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shapes to shoot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's in plenty of space here. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes here
18,
from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Number 14, Mateus. Number 2, Franz
Rummenigge.
Beckenbauer. Number 20,
Can he get it through?
Number 17,
Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears
Coming
here.
on the field, Number 5,
Manchester United clearly
Eto.
are pushing for
Number
the win
8,
here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Number 4,
There's the delivery.
Number
Ah!
21, Cristiano
And that is
Ronaldo.
wildly off
Substitution
target.
in progress.
Played out to the right. Bale really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's a throw-in. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot at goal! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, and the shot! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Oh, what has happened? Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a...
He's through and all... It's Eto! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now! And that really is so impressive. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. Blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a favorite chaser. I like girls that get money. I like chicks sweet like honey. I know, watch me shake all the ways that you know. See, it's a shake, let me get down. I'm so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh, yeah. No time, no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that, no. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, not get none of that, no. No time for it, no time for it.
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Ainsby. And the shot! Loose. In he goes again! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Bruyne. Manchester United finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, Lam, he's got away. Oh, super! He's had a shot! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mateus, and that's been intercepted. Chelsea have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Vieira. And it's Bale. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Lam. He has found the way through. Lam. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Not the most accurate pass.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rummenigge is onto this. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Chelsea are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
Bale gets through and a chance! De Bruyne going vertical. And he's well positioned here. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending was strong and firm. Beckenbauer. Oh, this is... Header!
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, can he get onto this? Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. That'll be a throw. And it's Lam.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when...
There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're underway again.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rummenigge. Xavi. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Mateus. Messi. And it's Messi. Makaleli. Time and again they are repelled. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bale. Lahm. Out to the right. Lahm. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Xavi. And here's Bale. Lahm. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Pullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Xavi.
The attendance for this
It's
match
Pullet.
was 71,550.
Almost an hour gone. Maldini. Makaleli. And Mateus. Vieira. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Pullet.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 21,
Great
Cristiano
vision.
Ronaldo.
Floated for chance for a shot! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Bale. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. And it's Makaleli. Mateus. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. Mateus. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. Vieira. Rummenigge. And it's Bale. A probing pass. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. What a throw in. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the pass is intercepted. It looks a good ball through. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Makaleli. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. He's looking wide. Pinches it off him. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a good ball. Mateus. Oh, good read.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rummenigge reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
Man of the Match award.
The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is...
I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, mix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there, you gotta get some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none, you gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up, nothing's there, I can build it up, you wanna build it up, we can build it up, you wanna build it up with me, come on, build it up, come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up if nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some, pull it all down but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up
wangitokala kumushima aja kini nandenge misangala wawe mame dale sabala celebrate celebrate.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. And here's Bale. Crossing. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Very nicely done. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, he's goes for a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way, shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And that is a little undercooked. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vieira. Mateus. Rummenigge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Mateus. Rummenigge. And the through ball. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Messi. Hullet. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lahm. That's an excellent interception. Tries a shot! He has done it! A goal at a really telling moment. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Maldini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Hullet. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Messi, in by Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale, and this is Bale. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's forced to go back. Rummenigge. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match was
That pass isn't the best.
71,550.
60 minutes played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Rummenigge on 2 now and looking for 3. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he was quick to react. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Mateus. And here's Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lahm. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Bale. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Now it's Hullet.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Hullet. Lahm. It's Hullet. Looking for a runner. A header! Blocks! That's really good defending. That has not gone well. That is lovely. Lahm delivers with... He rises! He's trying to hit the front line here. And this is Ibrahimovic. The ball has bounced loose now. Throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17,
Seedorf.
Messi. Number 14, Matthäus. Number 2,
It's an imaginative pass.
Franz Beckenbauer.
That's good vision. Oh,
Coming
good
on the
ball.
field, Number 19.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 8, Seedorf.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.